What's up everybody, Danny's here and we are back at it again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure you guys check out all the links in the description below. And yes, I've seen that in my recent video that I have talked about Fortnite for Nintendo Switch. And this kind of makes a lot of sense though. But Fortnite Chapter 7 is out now, so let me know what you guys think of Fortnite Chapter 7 in the comments below. But definitely, I was thinking, hey, why not see Fortnite for Nintendo Switch 2 as a Nintendo Switch 2 title? Since they did that on the Nintendo Switch, because the Nintendo Switch 2 is out already, and we're seeing this, Fortnite for Nintendo Switch. I know it used to be titled Fortnite, but then it's now Fortnite for Nintendo Switch. And this makes a lot of sense, though, because they had it titled Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch 2. And I don't know why they don't want it titled Fortnite for Nintendo Switch 2. Well, here's the thing. I know this makes a lot of sense, though, because Fortnite does support backwards compatibility on the Nintendo Switch 2, but also Nintendo has to title Fortnite on the Switch 1 Fortnite for Nintendo Switch. Now, this makes a lot of sense, though, but I think we should see Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch 2 as a title Fortnite for Nintendo Switch 2, which would make a lot of sense, but Nintendo doesn't have enough room to title Fortnite for Nintendo Switch 2, but maybe they will title it in the next Fortnite update. But as we can see here, actually, hold on a second, because first of all, we've been seeing a lot of people who likes to play Fortnite on the Switch 1 only. See here, it's only on the Switch 1, but if we take a look of here, alright, so here's Fortnite. This is on the Switch 2 version if we take a look. Now, if we view details, I think this is a Switch 2 edition. If we take a look, we're not going to get anything. So if you see here, I'm just going to wait. Yeah, so you see here Fortnite on the Switch 2. It's only on the Switch 2, as you can see. Because definitely, though, Fortnite for Nintendo Switch is the only game that's supported on the Nintendo Switch 1. Because Fortnite for Nintendo Switch is only supported on the Nintendo Switch 1, but Fortnite regular version is supported on the Nintendo Switch 2. Which makes a lot of sense, though, basically, though. But, for example, if Minecraft, I have talked about this in my recent video, the comparison, if Minecraft is better on the Switch 1 or on the Switch 2. So, for example, if Minecraft was on the Switch 1 or on the Switch 2, I think Minecraft for Nintendo Switch 1 is just Minecraft, first of all. And Minecraft on the Switch 2, same title, though, definitely. So here's the thing, though. Nintendo makes a different title on the Switch 1 and on the Switch 2. But for example, like Zelda Breath of the Wild, it's a Nintendo Switch 1 edition without the Switch 2 edition. But also, if this was on the Nintendo Switch 2, it would represent Nintendo Switch 2 edition. So definitely this makes a lot of sense, though, because the Switch 2 edition kind of makes a lot of sense, though. But definitely, now that Fortnite is on the Nintendo Switch 2, Nintendo didn't have to title it Fortnite for Nintendo Switch 2. Which makes a lot of sense, though, for sure, because Fortnite for Nintendo Switch 2, it's only titled Fortnite, which is a funny story, I'm going to tell you. So I think they had to do every version. So we have like Fortnite for Xbox, Fortnite for PlayStation. This makes a lot of sense, though, definitely. So I've seen a lot of people like to play Fortnite on the Switch 1 and on the Switch 2, but Nintendo should title it Fortnite for Nintendo Switch 2. Maybe that's a great title. And I'm sorry about that, but definitely, I would love to see a title like Fortnite for Nintendo Switch 2, because the word title Fortnite that's supported only on the Nintendo Switch 2, they need to title it Fortnite for Nintendo Switch 2, because otherwise, it wouldn't make a lot of sense, though, definitely. Because for sure, though, I really hope Nintendo will fix this update. And it's not like regular Fortnite on the Switch 2, which doesn't make any sense, though. But I'm hoping that Nintendo will fix the title, and I hope they rename it Fortnite for Nintendo Switch 2, so that way we can have Fortnite for Nintendo Switch on the Nintendo Switch 1, and then Fortnite on the Nintendo Switch 2, would title it Fortnite for Nintendo Switch 2. Now that's going to wrap it up here for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment and share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new to this channel. Make sure to hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Peace!